Hello friends, Tanya here for Trinity Stamps, and today is the May release day. It's all about the grads and the dads for this release, and we're going to jump right in with the grads today. I have the Grad Sentiment dies here, and we're using the glossy black cardstock, which came to the shop, I believe, last month. I'm going to pair it with some mirror cardstock from my stash. This happens to be the Inca gold cardstock. I've die cut the fine detail from the gold and the chunky part from the black. Here I'm showing you the really nice tip on the Crafty Gluefriend, which I'm allergic to, otherwise I would use it. We are going to glue the gold to the glossy black, and you do have to be a little careful because the glossy black is a little slippery. And once you get your letters in place, just let it sit, maybe put it under a heavyweight block, and you are good to go. It does set pretty fast, the glue does. Well, I'm going to demonstrate how I adhere all of these layers together. I know that it is useful to watch someone else do new things until you get comfortable with them yourself. There are so many great sentiment die sets out there, and a lot of them have a wider shadow. I'm liking this very narrow, subtle shadow around these letters, and I really love that there are chunky bits on this funky font to help you glue the letters together. I'm just using the tip of my tweezers there to scrape off some extra glue before it dries. And look at all of these words we can make with that die set. How cool! Next, we're going to pull out the Graduate Tassel Cut and Foil set. We've got a tassel and the words, "Congratulations, Graduate." We're going to use the tassel and the word graduate. I'm going to foil the tassel on the glossy black cardstock using some Aura foil. Just going to secure it down with a little bit of the Best Ever Craft tape. You can use whatever low-tack tape you have. We're going to put this foil plate down on the Glimmer foil system. Run that through our die machine once it's nice, hot, and timer has gone off, and we have the congratulations and the tassel. And did you see how gorgeous that foiling was on the black cardstock? Stunning. Now I have all of these balloons from previous sessions, and these are from last year's Celebration Balloons dies and Party Balloons foil and cut. I hung on to that bag full of balloons, and now we're going to get to use some of them. We also have this layering balloon stencil that I thought I might use, but I did not. Now, in order to make this background coordinate with our balloons, I took some Twisted Citron and some mustard seed Distress Oxide, and I'm ink blending them on a piece of cardstock that is bigger than what I'm going to ultimately need. And I'll show you how. We're going to use the Foil Burst foiling plate that came out last month. And you can see that I pulled these colors from these shimmery Aura and Speckled Aura foils. I did run that through the foiling 3 times, so there's a lot of foil on there. I also decided to do some simple foiling with the Foil Burst plate on some plain white cardstock, and I cut those both down with the modern embossed A7 layers. I think that's the name of it. It'll be linked in the description box below. I use it all the time, and I'm going to mat these on a piece of black cardstock that was also cut with the same layering die set for the A7 cards. I am matting both of these, and I plan to put them on white 5x7 card bases. The black part is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and the main panel, the image panel, is 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. I'm going to glue this yellow and green ink blended one with a whole lot of foil burst going on here. I tried to make these a little different enough by doing the 2 Aura ones at the top and bottom and the Aura Speckled in the middle, but it all kind of blended together in the middle. Now we're going to adhere our group of balloons that's going to be above the main sentiment. I'm going to trim down our tassel so that it fits on our card front, and I'm tucking that underneath this smallest balloon here on the left side of the card. And then we're going to add our big letters for our sentiment. We're going to start with the G and tuck that over the tassel, just trying to make that look like it's dangling and right on the edge there. I didn't want to cover too much of the tassel. In retrospect, I probably should have covered more of the tassel with the G because I just barely get these letters onto the front of the card. Next, we're going to add the last two balloons. I wanted to fill out the rest of the front of this card, and we're just going to figure out which way I want them to be and try to tuck them a little bit underneath the letters so that they appear to be behind the letters. And then we're going to add our congratulations. Just going to add a couple layers of cardstock behind these to give it a little extra dimension and a little more stability. Very easy to do that. You just cut a couple more layers of cardstock with your die that comes with the cut and foil, and then we'll just adhere that down. I very briefly contemplated using some extra embellishments on this, but I thought there is so much bling on this already. I'm not entirely sold on that card. It looks good, but this is my second try. We have the just two foil bursts here, and we're going to take two balloons, one in the center of each of these foil bursts, and then center our sentiment in the middle of this. So we're going to take the word grad again, and we'll adhere that down. I kind of got my placement figured out, and I'm picking up each letter, adding some glue to it, and adhering that down. I don't know about you, but there are a whole lot of graduates in my sphere right now. Some of you may know I am a nurse, and I'm I am the primary preceptor in our department. And so I have had nurse interns and student nurses for the last couple of years, and I'm just starting to see some of them graduate, and it's so cool to have these up-and-coming students entering the real adult world of nursing. We just need so many nurses, and I know that I have been able to pass on some good knowledge to each of them just because I've been able to see them grow. I wish I had completed these cards before they graduated. This one is going to get some extra bling. We're going to add some Seashore sequins. I just thought this one needed just a little bit extra texture, a little more subtle bling, and I'm just going to add these to the front of the card. That's it for both of my cards, and now you're going to watch me try to pour these in without making a mess. Except I did still make a mess. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, now's a great time to do that. And you can settle a question with my husband and I. He thinks that second card looks like the grad is going to fly away on a broom. Of course, there is a chance to win $25 gift cards with the Trinity store. Check my description box below. There will be details on how to enter the chance to get one of those gift cards. And there will also be links to all of the products that I used today. There's also a couple more videos here for you to enjoy. And don't forget to click on the next video in this hop. Until next time, bye-bye.